Good afternoon, dear members. Thank you so much, dear teachers, for keeping time. And thank you so much for logging in onto this session. Before we start, may I ask any volunteer teacher who wants to lead us in a word of prayer? Raise up your hand and then you lead us in a word of prayer. In case you want to lead us in a word of prayer, raise up your hand and then you can lead us in a word of prayer. Any teacher who wants to lead us in a word of prayer as we start the session, kindly you can raise up your hand. Raise up your hand. Okay. Okay. Yes, Anna. Anna, you can unmute. Anna, go on. Are we failing to get Anna? Okay. Loving Father, we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for bringing us here. I want to ask for your guidance. We want to ask for the gift of wisdom, that whatever we are going to be learning in this session, you may help us to understand and be able to apply it in our daily life as we teach our children, as we teach the children of this country. We make this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you so much once again, and thank you so much everyone for joining this session. We are expecting about 110 participants to join this session. Unfortunately, some have not yet joined, but good enough, we have recorded this session. So anyone who will be coming in after 3, you will be finding the session running. So our program today, we have had an opening prayer. We shall have a few introductions from the different schools that have joined in. And then from there, we shall go on and have Mr. Wille, in case he's on the call. And then we shall have a representative from the Ministry of Education, hoping he is on the call. So today we are expecting that on this call, we have teachers from the following schools. We have teachers from Soloti District, and we expect teachers from Mandela School. But maybe let me allow you to unmute. In case I mention your school and you are already on the call, kindly just unmute and say we are around. So let me ask whether we have Mandela School. Are you around? You can unmute and you let us know. Mandela School from Soloti. Unmute and you let us know whether you're available or you're online. Okay. Okay. We are online, and thank you so much, Mandela. Then what about Gulu Primary School? All the way from, are you on? Gulu, do you have any representative?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me hope Gulu is on. What about Salama School Mukono? Okay. Captura Demo. In case we mention your school and you are on, kindly unmute and you let us know. What about Abel Primary School from Oyam? Okay. Balita Lodge Primary School, Luwelo. Chiwolela Army Primary School. Ishek Primary School, Ishesh. Ediofe Girls, Masindi, Kamlas Demo, Bishop Wills.
Yes, we are around.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, good. Saint Bernadette from Hoima. Okay.
Stephen,
Yes, Mr. Humphrey.
as you're doing that, let me first look for Mr. Wire so that he can join the meeting. Eh?
Okay, okay.
All right.
Then St. Helen Primary School, are you on?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. St. Helen, you're most welcome. Magali Girls Primary School, are you on? Okay, Magali from Namisindwa. Then Kabalega Primary School, hope you are on. Okay. Chitigumu, hope you are on. Girls Primary School, Misav Demo, hope you are on. Hobby Primary School, hope you are on. Spire, Ngeta Girls, Kamwenge, Walwelere.
Ngeta Girls is present.
Yes?
Ngeta Girls is present.
Okay, yes. Okay, perfect, perfect. I want to welcome you once again. Thank you so much for joining this session. We know other friends of ours are joining, but I know there might be schools that have joined in as a group.
Present.
So, yes, okay. Thank you, Bishop Woods. They're telling that they are on. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining the session. But I know there are schools that must have joined as a group. You are also most welcome for this session. And thank you so much for joining the session.
Even present.
Please, okay, you are most welcome. You are most welcome. Allow me now to mute you once again, such that we don't have any background noise. But at an opportune time, we shall allow you to unmute, and then we shall be able to share together. Next on our agenda, I want to, our agenda today, we had some few introductions, and then now our next item, agenda item, is to check whether Mr. Will has joined, but in case he's not yet here, then we shall have, I know he's going to join in, and then I want to find out whether Mr. Gerard Othieno is on the call. Mr. Gerard, in case you are Gerard Othieno, whether you're on the call. Okay, Gerard is not yet here. Gerard is not yet here. In case Mr. Gerard, you're on. Okay, Mr. Gerard is not yet here. Mr. Humphrey, have you been able to get Mr. Wile? Okay. Mr. Humphrey, have you been able to get Mr. Wile? Okay, as Mr. Humphrey is getting Mr. Wile, I think we are going to start. And when he comes in, we shall make a small pause and then we start. Now, the reason as why we are here to start off our session. Being that teachers, as teachers, you reach to very many children across this country, and your impact on these children cannot be taken for granted. There is a lot that you do as teachers, and we do believe that if these children start liking the technology at an early stage, it means that we shall have a great impact to these children, but as also the future goes on. And now the reason for why we have this as special needs teachers in our different schools, we know that there is a lot. Learning has very many dimensions, but these children can learn more if we integrating into technology in whatever things we are doing. You being able to connect online is a sign that you can be able to use technology to create a big impact among our children. So we are here to learn more skills, to acquire more skills that we are going to be using in our classrooms, in our schools. You are lucky that you have been chosen among the many members across your school to take part in this training. This training is going to be a very good training that is going to equip you with very many skills that you need in this world, that the skills that you need to pass on to other children. So that's why we are here. And we are going to be involved in acquiring these skills through a self-paced course that we are going to do in our free time. But Ms. Humphrey? Okay, that we are going to do in our free time. And these courses are going to be basically 2 courses that we are going to be doing. And now these courses that we are going to be doing are the ones that we want you to do at your own pace. The courses that are really very friendly but require us to dedicate some time to them. And what are those 2 courses that we are going to introduce to you? Now, the first course we are going to introduce to you is going to be called Using Computer and Mobile Devices. This is the first course that we are going to do. And under this course of Computer and Mobile Devices, we shall have the following summary. 1, it has 4 learning modules and 25 exercises. What does it mean? That for this course, for you to be able to get a certificate, you must be able to do all the 4 modules and then attempt all the exercises. These courses are self-paced, meaning that you can do them at your own convenience, at your own time. When you feel you are free, you can do it. And what does it require? It requires an estimated time of 6 hours for you to do it. As long as you can look within your week and say, I have 2 hours on Monday that I'm free on the timetable, then we expect you that during those 2 hours, you are going to sit down and then go online using your resources, using your phone, using your laptop, and then attempt these courses. So it has videos, about 20 of them, that require you, that you are going to use to learn more about the course and other ICT-related content. Then it has some scenarios that help you to understand in details about the course. So this is the brief summary, the few highlights about this particular course. So this is one of the courses that we are going to be doing. Then the second Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I was still talking about this particular course, the digital awareness. So for it, it's going to have 6 learning modules, and under those modules, we shall have what we call subtopics that we are going to be doing. Then it has what you call interactive activities that you as a teacher you will need. They are very interactive. They are very interesting. The way you see that in a class, we give children things to do. So also here we shall have those interactive activities that we shall be doing. But it also has videos. Remember, as we are teaching these children, as we are teaching the pupils, we usually bring in other methods to help them understand better. So here we shall use videos to make you understand the content well. But also it will have a quiz. A quiz is a self-assessment tool that helps to check you whether you have really gone through the course, whether you have understood the course, or there is still some missing gaps that needs to be tackled. So that is what we are going to be doing. But also, this course will require you to have 6 hours dedicated to it. Only 6 hours of your day. So it means that you can decide to do this course within one day, or you can say, let me divide my day into maybe 1 hour every day for a full week. Or you can decide to say, let me dedicate 2 hours every day for 3 days. Or you can say, let me be dedicating 30 minutes. But this one will depend on your timetable, on your schedule, how your schedule is for you to be able to complete the course. But according to our estimated time, we do believe that within 6 hours, someone who is really very serious, very committed, you can be able to do this particular course. So briefly, this is what we are going to do. But the first course, like I've said, the first course we are going to start with is going to be our computer and mobile devices. But in case you are still more interested in other modules, other courses, then UICT is ready to give you other courses that can help you to become better when you are delivering your lesson. So this is briefly about the different courses that we have. On our agenda, we are supposed to hear from Mr. Francis, and I'm happy to note that Mr. Francis is already on the call, and let me invite him to talk to us. Mr. Francis, you are most welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Kaziba. I want to take this opportunity also to welcome our teachers who are spread across all regions of Uganda. As Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology, we are very much pleased to interact with you. We are a training institution which is under Ministry of ICT and National Guidance, and we are pleased that we are living in a digital age where we need to provide digital skills for all. And here we have an opportunity which we have found very relevant to see that we are able to share together with you as our teachers who deal specifically with the persons with special needs. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you, first of all, to showing interest to participate in this program. As Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology, we have been having a number of activities that we have been conducting in the areas of digital literacy, but it's unfortunately that we have not had an engagement with this special group. So we are really delighted to work with you through the Ministry of Education and Sports. I want to thank Gerard Othieno, who is coordinating this, who is under the Directorate of Special Needs and Ministry of Education, to ensure that we are able to deliver these programs to our communities. As Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology, a training institute under Ministry of ICT, we are working together with a number of stakeholders, and that includes International Telecommunication Union, which have given us this platform, these programs, and fully funded by International Telecommunication. Designed for all categories of people, those in the formal education and those in the informal sectors. I have, from my experience since we started running this program, I have seen people who didn't have any background in IT becoming professionals in different fields of ICT. And I want to assure you that from the baby steps you are going to take at whatever level you are going to achieve a great height in these areas of IT. IT, as our president has always said, is an enabler. It's a tool. It is a tool that enables you to perform well as a person within your career and within your workspace. So if you're a teacher, you'll use ICT to train, you'll use ICT to communicate, you'll use ICT to do a lot of things. So these are the skills we are bringing to you. If you're a farmer, you're a person involved in farming, you can use ICT to link to different areas across the country. And as we start this program today, this morning, we started a similar program with the health workers in 4 different regional hospitals. Because as I've already have highlighted, the ICT is enabler, even the health sector it's something that has been introduced and it's becoming a reality. So there is no way we are going to make a digital economy if we are not skilled. So we are here to provide for you digital skills from the basic to advanced. And like I've said, you start from a baby step, then you grow to a highest level. And I know if somebody is serious, can be able to change his career, maybe become a software engineer, maybe become a cyber specialist, cyber security specialist, maybe become a programmer, maybe become a teacher, pedagogy specialist. So these are opportunities that are there and which we can enhance as fellow teachers and also be able to provide these specific skills for our students, for our children, as they learn and as they navigate within this digital economy. Even today, you will find that even people in the market, to know and be able to communicate, know the price levels of different areas, they need skills. We have a set of programs. So far, we have only identified 2, which my colleague, Mr. Kaziva from Ministry of Education has highlighted. We are going to do these 2. These are just the beginnings. And we are looking at training you as the TOTs. When we give you these skills, we shall give you also access to the platform so that you can also enroll your students within this platform, and we create a chain of digital change agents. So we are looking at you as our TOTs, trainers of trainers. So we want you to take your time to read, understand the course, know it very well, master it, so that you can be able to deliver these trainings. And after that, we'll continue providing different courses. We normally do different courses, both online and physical. And as I conclude, we have a special program that we are going to run in February next year. And this is also a project which is funded under ITU. And this one, we are looking at one visually impaired person and a visually impaired person. So we have one to support the other. And we are looking at training 10 people, 20 people across the country. And that training is going to take place at our institute here at Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology for 1 week, for 2 weeks, for a period of 2 weeks. So we are laying a ground for that training. And there is no other person we are working with apart from you. And that's why we are building up this network from institutions which have persons of special needs. And we really want to appreciate you. We want to, I know some of you could be having challenges of the devices, internet connectivity, as it's a challenge everywhere. But I want to appreciate your commitment, that you have shown interest. I have seen the comments in the chat where I have been part of, and I've seen the enthusiasm, and we love this. And we want to see how we can skill our communities, skill our children, skill ourselves, our fellow teachers. We must embrace this program as change agents. And I have no doubt that those who have interacted with the change agents who have trained across the country before will appreciate that we have done some good work, and I want you to be part of this good work that we have done. I don't have much, but I know today is a day of interaction, and we want to know more about each other, want to learn what careers can I learn, can I enhance myself as a teacher, how can I use IT tools to enhance my profession, what other areas can I, those are interactions that I look forward to get from you and also share with you. I want to thank you once again and wish you a success in this training. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Francis, for those remarks. We are really very grateful and we want to thank UICT for always giving us the opportunity as teachers. Mr. Mufri, maybe you can say something before we go on with the session.
Thank you, Stephen. Good afternoon, members. Stephen, I was still getting in touch with someone from Ministry of Education with their chief mobilizer. I thought he's on so that he can have a word with us, because he did a great job for us to have all these participants. So I don't know whether Mr. Gerard is on, so he can have a word with us. So Gerard, are you on?
I think I'm not seeing his name here.
Francis, I don't know if you can reach out on Gerard.
Yeah, let me try to see if I can get to him.
All right, thank you. Members, as we wait for Gerard to come in, basically now a lot has been said, and we need to go on with what has brought us for this meeting. Basically, we are just going to take you through how onto the system, how to enroll on the system, and how you can access all the notes and do tests. So I'll ask again Mr. Stephen to take us through. Then we also have members. We have our colleagues, Mr. Edwin and Mr. Anthony Chimbugwe, who are also with us. Is there anything you'd want to tell us before maybe we can kickstart? Tony or Edwin, you can just introduce yourself, and if you have any comment to make.
So my name is Mugwe Anthony, Office ICT UICT. Yes, the course that you are being given is very good for you, so we need you to embrace that course with the other people who you are going to train from this training that we'll be having. And there's nothing much I can say, so it's just good to go. Thank you.
Edwin?
My name Nathasra Edwin. I'm glad to see that the young blood is picking up to join and do in the IT world, since that's the way to go. And I'll just say that one of the things is that they should just be focused, and if they take it serious, these courses are so good, and before they know, some of them will discover their journeys as they interact with those available courses. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Edwin. Back to you, Stephen. I think you can now you can go to the system, share the screen, and take us through. I've already shared the links to the group. So
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Mfree. Mr. Francis, Edwin, and Mr. Anthony. Dear teachers, the platform that we are going to use is called netacard.com. That is the website. And how do we access it? Now, the course we are going to do, we are going to be asked to log in. So once you receive the link, you receive something of this nature. But when you are new to this system and you have never used it, then you are not going to have an email, but we shall expect you to come down here and then you sign up. So as a new member who has never used this, then we shall be expecting you to come and sign up. So once you receive that link, you'll come down here and then you do a sign up. When you click on the sign up, what is going to appear? What is going to appear, we are going to be requesting you to fill in your details. And what are some of those details that you're going to be filling in? One of them is select a country. So here you'll come and say, I'm in Uganda. So you'll come here and click Uganda. State. Now here, all of us have districts where we are. In case you are in Buyukwe, you'll click that I'm from Buyukwe. In case Gulu, you just give it a hint, Gi, and then it will tell you that maybe from Gomba, from Gulu, and the rest of that. Then we shall ask you, or the system will prompt you to year of birth. Then come here and say, my year of birth maybe is 1986. Then select the month of birth. Then you come here, select your month of birth. Maybe it is May. After doing so, you'll come and say continue. Now, the moment you say continue, then the system is going to request you to put in your different details. One of the details the system is going to ask you, what is your first name? That maybe my first name is Kaziva. Then you type in that my first name is Kaziva. In case it is this, then you type in, what is your last name? Then you say, my last name maybe is Stefan. Then you come. Now, we expect that each one of you who has joined has an email. In case you don't have an email, it means that you cannot be in a position to access the course, because the course requires each one of us to have an email. And then the last thing is to set the password. And for any password that you're going to set, there are some requirements that must be fulfilled in order for you to do it. And what are those requirements? One is that it must have 8 characters. These are the things. And many of the people we have been training, one of the key things that has been disturbing them, it has been on the password. So the password is very key when it comes to this course. And that password must be able to have all the different details that are needed. So allow me to show you a sample of a password. Take an example. When you look at this, the password, they require us to have certain things. So certain things of the password, you are noticing that they want us to have at least 8 characters. When we talk about characters, a character can be a combination of what we call the numbers, the letters, and the rest of that. So meaning that, take an example, in case I'm setting up, I can say that maybe my password is going to be G, and then I'm looking for 8, but they are telling you, you must have a lowercase. So I can say, let me use small e. Then you must have a capital letter or an uppercase, which is G. So you can add another one, maybe capital H. Then you must have a number. So take an example, I can put here 2 as my number. But when you talk about a number, in most cases, we are referring to a combination of 2 digits. Let me say I've put 20, another person can put 19, and then one special character. So one special character can be a slash, it can be an hash, it can be maybe a question mark. So as long as you have any of those special characters, and then the password shouldn't match your email ID. So when you are Kaziva, you don't use Kaziva as your password. So they shouldn't match, and it shouldn't be any of the passwords you have used in the recent times. But also, so this is a sample. So when you look here, you ask yourself, do I have 8? Then here for me, I can add 4, 5. then I'm going to ask myself, are they 8 characters? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that there are already 8 characters, meaning that is a strong password that can be used. So meaning that you are going to come up with a password that is very strong, that people cannot easily forge around in order to access your account. So that is the first thing that you need to do as you set your password. A password can be anything. Take an example, I can set this as my password, and then I see whether, yes. So it can be as easy as this, as your password. So this is a password that has all the 8 characters. It has a lowercase, it has an uppercase, but it also, it fulfills the requirements needed for the password. So that is the most important thing. You must have an email, and also your password must have the characters. Now, what if you don't have an email? What are you going to do? Now, take an example. In case you don't have an email, I'm going to come and I say I don't have an email. So when you don't have an email, you must be able to create one. So what do? You create an account. And now here you can say for personal use, then you say for personal use. Then you put in your details, that what is your first name, maybe I put in Kasiva. Your last name, maybe I put in Stefan. That is the first thing. So when you continue, you put in the different other things, other details. But if you don't use this approach, and this is for people who may not have emails, what you can do, you can also go and say on Google, you say email, create, or you can say sign up, anything of the two, it will work for you. So in case you want, you create what you call a Gmail account. So then you create that email. But here, any email you have will be able to work for you. In case you don't know, even there are some steps here that can help you to create an email. But we shall need an email for anything that you are going to do. So that is the first thing that you need to have as we proceed. So that is the first thing. But since for me, I have everything, I'm not going to go to creating an email because I already have an email, but I'm going to go now and I log in. So what do? I'm going to come here, I log in. So in case you have already an account with Cisco, then for you need to just come and log in. So I will say login, I put my password, and after my password, I'll come and I'll access the course the way you are. And this is how your screen is going to appear. So it is loading. So your screen is going to appear with the courses that, that you do. And what are the 2 courses we are going to be doing? Now, for the first course we are going to be doing as people within the special needs field, we are going to be doing computer and mobile devices. That is the first course we are going to be doing. So now those 2 courses that we are going to be doing, what do? Now, when you click, you are going to receive a special link that is going to be dropped onto. We are going to use WhatsApp. We are also going to use this platform. Now, what is going to happen is that once you receive that course, you're going to be seeing the modules we talked about. We said we have 4 modules. So, and each of those modules has a subtopic that we must work on. And now this is the first module, which is what is going on behind that screen. Many times we have our screens, we have our phones, we have our laptops, but we actually don't know what is behind those different screens. So that's what we need to learn. And now that one requires us to know about hardware, software, and then the operating systems. So I'll come here, I click on it. Now, the moment I click on the first subtopic under module 1, what is going to happen? They are going to bring for me everything I need to know about hardware and software. Why are we giving you this course? Because we want you to have a strong foundation in the ICT. So meaning that you need to know about hardware and software. So how computers do what they do. So now here there is a video. And now this video that is involved is the one that you click on, and after clicking on, you watch it. After watching it, then you can be able to go on and respond to the questions. And what are the questions? So the questions that after a given subtopic or module, there is always an exercise that you must be able to attempt after watching the video. So it is like a self-assessment that I have watched this video, but have I understood the content that is within the video? Have I understood everything? So now that is the first. Then you'll come here and say, the core elements of computing can be divided into two categories. And therefore, for you, what you do, you come and you tick on. You come here, you place that this is my answer. And then after placing your answer, you can tell them, let me submit. And now they will give you feedback that the answer you have given is either right or wrong. And after doing so, you can then proceed to the next question. So you have to do all those questions, and then after you go on to other questions. So the moment you submit, then you'll be able to go to the other courses. So there is this course. So you make sure you answer all these questions. After doing so, then you go on and do the submitting. You can as well keep on scrolling. Take an example. Now this is the second course, operating systems, navigations. This is the other subtopic within the first module. So you come, you watch, and then after, come do the assignment or the exercise. But they will be showing you the percentage that out of these ones, you have finished this. After this, you have finished this. So you go on, do the second module, third module, fourth module. Then at the end of that day, you are going to have a summary of everything you have studied within the module. And now we expect you that by the end of the 6 hours, the 7 hours, you must be knowing what hardware is, mobile desktops, how do we transfer data, from cloud to Android, from phones to laptops, and the rest of that. So that is what is contained within the first course. But I know some of us have not been interacting with them, so it might not take us more time. So take your time. It can be 8 hours, it can be 10 hours, that as long as you are able to finish the course within the time that we have. So this is the summary of everything you have studied about in this particular course. Then at the end of that day, you must come, you can view the summary. This is the summary, and then after there is a final assessment. Now the final assessment is what is going to make you either earn a certificate or be rejected for not being capable of earning a certificate. So in order for you to be able to do, you must make sure that your percentages for each of the modules you have done, they are reflecting 100%. Then the last one is the course final assessment. So final assessment is the final paper, the way we give our children end of term exam. So also here we have what called end of course exam. And now that is what determines whether you have understood the concept or not. But we encourage you that in the process of you learning, in the process of you watching the videos, go on an extra mile. Keep taking notes of those things you are studying, because at the end of the day, you are going to need that knowledge. So whenever you take note of it, they are able to stick into your head very well. So you'll be able to attempt this final assessment, and then we shall expect you that also there is a survey that is going to help us to improve and make the course much better. So we have an end of course survey that we shall require each one of you to fill, and then after you do a submission. So briefly, that's how we are going to be approaching this particular course. It has only 4 modules, but those modules require us to have a minimum of 6 hours. So that is the first module. So it's going to be self-paced. So you take your time, any time of that day, and anything. And whenever you finish something on this course, it will be showing you your percentage that you are at 1, now you are at 3, now you are at this. So it will be showing you on your progress where you are, such that you can budget your time very well to know that now this is what I have to do, this is what I have to do, and the rest of the thing like that. So briefly, this is how we are going to be going through the course such that we can be able to earn the different certificates. But the most important thing is being able to learn and apply the knowledge we are learning from this particular course. So that is going to be the most important thing, that let us learn, but what we learn, let us apply it in our classrooms. Let us apply, let the school see the change in us after doing this particular course. Now, what are we going to do? Now, when I go back here, Mr. Mfle, I hope this is the link that we can share with them.
Shared the link. Yes, I already shared on the link, the group. I don't know if all members on the WhatsApp group, but you can still share that link on the chat room.
Okay.
The other thing is I'd shared the two links on the WhatsApp group, so that those who are not here will be able to access it.
Okay. I have shared now the link for the members in the chat. Kindly click on that link. Kindly click on the link. And then when you click on the link, what are you going to get? So I want to just demonstrate how your screen, those who are using laptops, there's the way it will appear. There's the way it will appear. I'm going to use this account. So when you get that link, the first thing you're going to get a screen, the way you're seeing my screen. The moment you click on it, we expect you to get a screen of this nature, the way you are seeing this screen. So we expect you that once you click on a link, you'll get a screen of this nature. So your screen is going to be like that. So the first thing you are going to do, you are going to place this button here. Whether you are using a phone or laptop, you are going to say, get started. And make sure that the instructors that are appearing, there is Nasasila Adrian, there is Humphrey, you are seeing Anthony. Those are the instructors for this course. But make sure you have get started. So that is the first thing you're going to apply. Those using laptops, using phones. So I expect now everyone to place that. So you place it. Now, the moment you place it, it's going to run like this. And this is the screen you're going to see. And now this is where I want us to be very careful. Since many of us have not done any course with Cisco, I will expect each one of you to come here where you have sign up. So place this. So let me allow you to place it. Place sign up. Place sign up. After placing sign up, what are we going to do? Now I'm also going to place my sign up. I'll say sign up. Now, when I place sign up, I'm going to have a screen of this nature where I have these 4 things. So now select your country. Select your country. In case you're in Uganda, select Uganda. But I know many of us are in Uganda, so I will select Uganda. Select a state. The district where you come from. Are you from Gulu? Are you from Lila? Are you from Mukono? Are you from Buyukwe? So put that I'm from Bujiri. Then come select your Bujiri district. Year of birth. When were you born? In case it is 1971, put your year of birth. Which month? Your month maybe was April, put April. After doing so, we are going to come and say continue. That is the next thing we are going to do. So the next thing we are going to say continue. So I'm going to come here and I say continue. So that is what we are going to place. So I will place continue. Now continue, you are going to put in your first name. But let me know in the chat. Can we first respond in the chat? Let me first stop sharing a bit, and then members let us know whether we have. Yes. 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 Now, yes, members, let me know in the chat whether we are on the same pace, whether we have been able to reach here. Now, your first name, when they talk about first name is that name you receive on baptism, right? That Christian name. So here I'll expect you to put Stefan, Stephen, Rita, Daniela, Louis, such names. Those are the names you're going to put here under the first name, your Christian name. After your Christian name, put the last name. Last name is your family name. Let me say Kaziva, you put Kaziva. Nakuburwa, in case it's Nakuburwa, you put Nakuburwa. In case it is Selugo, you put Selugo. But here I want you to be very careful. When you are typing in Selugo, make sure you say Selugo. Now, because it is going to appear on your certificate, the first letter here, let it be a capital letter. Let it be a capital case. In case it is Nakawonge, you put Nakawonge like that. So you make sure that the first letter is a capital letter. So mean that the first name is that Christian name. So you say Sydney. Yes. So make sure you put those names in that order. So first name is your Christian name, the name you received on your baptism. And then, yes. Someone is saying Lila is not on the list of the districts. I think I can go back a bit and then I confirm that Lila was forgotten. But I know this country is going to be Uganda. And then district, Lila is there. Lila district is there. You can see that on my screen I've put Lila. Yes, make sure you select the country. Make sure you select. Oh. Yes, use the Lila. Oh, okay, Lila City, Lila City. Yes, let us use the Lila district. Let's use Lila district. Yes, yes. Okay, so let me hope we are still there. Everyone has clicked. So first name, I'm going to put my name as Stephen. And then I will come to the last name. I put Kaziva. That is the family name. Then now you have passwords. So you have email and then the password. So I'll come and I put my email, that this is maybe my email, like that. After putting the email, I put the password. This is where I've told you about creating a strong password. So now one of the passwords, maybe I've showed you a sample of the passwords that you can make. Let it be a strong password, like the ones I'm creating here on the screen, but create yours. Say Louis, in case I'm putting Louis as my password, I put it like that. I put a slash, I put 2025. That one is a strong password. In case you are putting another person, maybe Sydney, I can say Sydney, Y, then I say N, and then I put maybe a question mark, I put 23, maybe I put T. So as long as there are 8 characters, when you count them, they should be able to make up 8. In case maybe it is Nakawonge, I'll put N, I put NK, then I can put a slash, I can put an hash, and I say Nakawonge, then I put maybe some digits, like something like that. So make sure that the password you are creating is a strong password. But in case you feel you may forget it, then write it somewhere. In case you feel you may forget it, make sure you take note, write it somewhere such that you do not forget this password. So I'm going to go back. And I continue. Then I'll put my strong password. I'll put my strong password. After putting your password, check out, then confirm it again. Confirm it again that I've put my password. And then after you say, create an account. So the moment you say create an account, then they'll be able to take you. But since for me, I already have an account, that's why they are not accepting. But I can create something for demo. Let me say that is the account. So confirm your password. In case you already have an account, they will tell you that this email already exists. But in case you do not have, then you will be able to create, it will be accepted like this. So now, once you reach, this is now another thing that we need to know. Now, once you reach here, what are you going to do? After putting in your email and the rest, they're going to ask you terms and conditions. Terms and conditions. Now, under the terms and conditions, you are going to come here. I want you to check out here at this point here. Then you are going to scroll. You are going to scroll that thing down. You scroll, 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 scroll. Read through the rules and regulations, the posting content. Calm down. Laws and reporting, username and password, monitoring. For you scroll. Once you scroll, read through the different things they are giving you, and then afterwards, I want you to come down here. Afterwards, you are going to come here and say, I have read and agreed to the terms and conditions. So what are you going to do? You are going to place in there. Then the second one, would you like to receive communications and updates from the Cisco Network Academy? In case you want to be sent emails, then you are going also to place a tick. After placing the tick, you are going to come and say, accept and continue. So you'll come and say, accept and continue, and then you'll be able to access the course materials for learning. So your screen will load like that. And after loading, then it means that now you have access to the course and now you can start learning. So that is briefly how we are going to register and access the course. So the moment you start, you are going to be able, you'd have created your account and you'll be there. You'll have the everything, and now your task will be watching the videos and then going on to start doing the exercise. So that is what we are going to do. That's what you are going to do. That is what you are going to be.
Mr. Kaziba, some people are asking that isn't there a need to write some notes?
Yes, there is
And
need.
others also are saying that the speed is too much.
We are just taking them through, then we are going to go back to each and every, we shall again get one person. We shall have a sample of one person to take us through. We shall give them, one of them the rights, or 2 or 3 people, so that they can be able to again follow. Don't worry. Okay, fine. We have seen the speed is too much, but he was trying to explain to you, you can take notes down on the steps, but still we are again going to go back and show you from the beginning. So we have already shared the link. We are just going to check. He's trying to check. I can see only, okay, fine. That was a demo. So we share the link on the group. If you're in the WhatsApp group, the links are there, the 2 links. Then he has also shared in the group. We can still share it here. Okay, fine. So kindly click on that link. Then Mr. Kaziba, we shall give them a few minutes so that they can see those who are able to log in. Or can we go straight away and ask someone who is ready?
I think it is better. Anyone who's ready can raise up the hand, and then you take us through the process.
Yeah.
Anyone who is ready, kindly raise up your hand and then share with us how you are up. But at the moment, we expect everyone to click on the link that is in the chat, and then we see who is able to log in onto the system. Anyone who is ready, who wants to show us how you are accessing the system, raise up your hand, and then you show us how you are going to access the materials. Anyone who is ready, we want to test. Okay. Yes, Arnold. Now, Teacher Christopher, we are going to ask the support personnel from the school, your school, to help you log in and then to direct you, because the videos have an audio, so you'll be able to listen into the audios, and then the person be able to guide you accordingly. You'll be able to listen in, Teacher Christopher, to that pass. You'll be able to listen in, and then you can be able to take notes using your machine. Okay, Mr. Arnold. Mr. Arnold, kindly unmute.
There is a way that I want to share the screen, but it is not showing.
Arnold, which device are you using?
I'm using a phone.
Okay. Because you can take them, you can take him through how to access using the phone, sharing the screen.
It's because I'm not seeing that.
Mr. Arnold, is it possible you share your screen? Like when you check on your screen, are you using a phone? Mr. Arnold, unmute. Those using a phone, Mr. Arnold?
Yeah, I'm using a phone.
Okay, now on the phone, when you check down there, are you seeing where there is more? Are you seeing some three buttons, like some three dots?
I'm seeing them.
Yes, you place on those buttons, on those three dots. Are you seeing the option of share? Mr. Arnold, leave your microphone open.
Okay.
Have you been able to see it?
It is bringing hot tools, it is bringing other things, but not shares.
Okay, what about, it's not bringing about share.
Share, for share, I've seen it.
Yeah, you place share. Okay, good.
Is it that?
Yes, but now I want you to go back and place on the Zoom app.
Yeah, I'm there.
Zoom, I'm not seeing it here on your screen. As if you have shared a whiteboard. You share again, share a screen, not the whiteboard.
They are bringing me display.
Yes, display over the apps.
I display Zoom.
Yes, display Zoom.
Done.
Now, good.
Yes.
Now, Yes, that is very good. Now I want you to open Zoom. I want you to go to the chat of Zoom.
The app.
Yes. Come in the chat. Here, look at the messages down.
I'll see.
Scroll down. Click on that link. Just tap on that link. Hope members are following. Tap on that link. Good. Now, people who have phones, that's what we are going to do. You just tap on the link. No need to copy it. Tap on the link. Now, your screen is going to appear like that. Your screen is going to appear like that. Now, when it loads, people who are having phones, the moment it loads, you'll have something like that.
I'm seeing it has loaded.
Now, I want you to scroll. Good. Now, are you seeing there is a word get started, members at the bottom? Are you seeing get started?
Yes.
Get started.
Yes.
Place
So
that
kindly
word,
click on
get
that,
started.
get started.
Click down. Good. Now, since we don't have emails, we are going to go down here and say sign up, since we don't have accounts. So
we are
sign
going to
up.
sign
Down at the bottom.
We are going to sign up.
Yes, sign up.
I select country.
Perfect.
Uganda, I've selected it. Then I go to
select your district.
To district. District is Mbarara. Mbarara district. Year of birth. We are moving to that is my year of birth. The birth month is Jan.
So click
Then after
continue.
that, we are going
Then
to
continue.
We are going to click continue.
Yes, click continue.
So after that, they are bringing the first name, the last name, email, password.
Yes. So fill in those information again.
First name is Arnold. Then the last name is Kato. My email. That is my email. Then for the password, I will create my own. Maybe say tra hash, then 2002. Confirm it. Then I create an account. Hopefully, Mr. Steven, I'm on the road. They've brought the terms and conditions.
Now, go down here where you are seeing the box.
Yeah,
I have
seeing
read
it.
and agreed. And tick that box.
Marked. Then I would like to receive communications and updates about the program, including information about functionality and learning offerings from Cisco Networking Academy.
In case you want, you can tick. In case you don't want, you leave it.
I've ticked.
Okay, then accept and continue.
Mr. Stephen, that is where I am.
Arnold, so Arnold, you're good to go.
I've finished now.
Yes, the registration, you're good to go. So
Okay,
when you
thank
click on that 0.1, you start opening. First, click on that. How it all works. Click on that.
I click.
Yeah, on the module, the first module, that's how it all works. So you can see that's where we are. It's loading.
Loaded successfully.
Yes, so you can now click on the video if you want to start reading. No, okay, fine. You're still exploring. It's fine. The videos you read about it, so you can see that when you scroll down after reading the videos, there are questions up to number 6. When you're done with submission of all that, then you do next.
So the simple question is,
Yes.
now that I have opened,
Yes.
because I'm seeing it is using my Chrome.
Is it using?
It is using Chrome.
No,
Google Chrome.
yes, you can use any browser. Doesn't matter whether it uses Chrome or uses a Mozilla or Explorer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I will do it next time with opening and start reading.
The best is, I think, Chrome, because Chrome is at least more user friendly.
Yeah. How to remove the sharing of the screen?
You unshare. You go back to the same process and unshare. You can stop sharing. Okay. Thank you. I think, Stephen, the first participant is, has managed to log in. Can you just check, Stephen, whether we have members who have successfully managed to log in, succeeded on logging in? Then we can go to those who have issues.
Let me refresh.
Oh, sorry, in Masindi, it's raining. No, don't worry, we are going just to share the flashback, and you can use a flashback to help you follow the process. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4.
Oh, yes. Other members, kindly let us know. In case you are having challenges, kindly let us know. Click on that link. In case there's another person that needs the support, kindly raise up your hand and then we can be able to support you. Another member that needs the support, we are seeing only 5 members, yet on the call we are more than 40.
Members, we are starting with the first module. which first course, which is mobile device, computer and mobile device. Then when you're done with that, we shall again share another link for the second course. Please, we need your guidance again.
Yes.
Lydian, I think says she needs guidance. Lydian, can you unmute and tell us what exactly you want us, how you want? Lillian, just unmute and talk to us.
Yes, please.
Yes,
I'm
Lillian,
trying to open
yes.
that link, but they're asking me the account. And I've failed to open up my account.
Lillian, the procedures you have been, have you just come in or you've been following what Mr. is explaining?
Yes, please.
You weren't in when Mr. Kasi was explaining the procedures on logging in. Lillian, unmute and talk to us. Madam Lillian? Okay, Mr. Kazu, again, you need to...
I was saying I was opening that link.
Yes.
And I failed to put in my password because I had not opened the account, and I've tried to open the account. I've failed totally.
Now,
Please, you
Lillian,
can help us on the steps.
Lillian, you missed the steps. They have explained the steps. We have even gone through one of the gentlemen. I think you aren't paying attention. But now, what do you do? Lillian? Lillian? Lillian, go ahead and open.
If Lillian could share with us the link, it would be better. If she could share with us her screen, and then we support her from there. Lillian, can you share your screen?
It's okay. I'm going to open the screen, share the screen, but my phone is losing the volume. I'm going to chat.
Okay, you're using the phone?
Yes, I'm using the phone.
Now, Lillian, what we are going to do, okay? We are going to share the recording, okay? While you're going to listen to the recording and you'll be able to follow our process. Okay, any other person? Okay, Lillian says she's okay. She will, we shall share the recording. Then she will follow up the process, listen at the process, and follow up. Where you have an issue, still you go back to the group and tell us that you need our support. Maybe you've totally failed to, okay, she's trying to share the screen. It's okay. Please share. Mr. Kaziba, I think you need to go for Lillian to share the screen.
Screen?
Mr. Kaziba?
Yes.
You need to go for Lillian saying she's sharing the screen. I don't think if she will share when you're on.
Okay, let us share. So, Lillian, we are waiting for you.
Yes, Lillian, that's great. So click on that, Lillian, on that link.
Oh, Ms. Humphrey, I think she took a screenshot. Lillian, don't take a screenshot. Just click on the link directly. You go back to Zoom. Lillian, go back to Zoom where you are saying meeting in progress. Click there.
As Lillian goes on, someone, Bio is saying his program is, the meeting, what is the duration of the meeting? We are about to finish, Mr. Bio. If you think you're successfully, you have succeeded in registration, then it's okay, you can go. Then your work is just to continue reading. We shall be communicating on the group. In case of any information that you need, you can still post on the group, then we shall support you. Okay, because we can't leave other people behind. If you feel you've successfully registered, then you can just go off. Thank you. Lillian, are you able to share again?
I think Lillian has dropped off.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Arnold?
Thank you so much. But I have been with some 3 people here, and we've moved through the process, but I've seen only 2. So one of us is missing, and she has also finished.
Who's missing?
Teacher Winfred. Now
Winfred is
she's there. She's there. She's there.
Okay.
I've seen her now.
Okay. Okay. The rest?
Members, unmute if you have issues so that we can support you, because we can see the rate is still low, meaning there are other people who have failed. You can see Arnold has done a greater job. He has helped his colleagues. So can we have people in different regions be able to, at least if we can have each region having one at least successful, then that person can be able to support the other.
Okay. Kindly, you can unmute now.
Eric is saying thank you in two. I think he's in.
The rest unmute and you talk to us. You can unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Open your microphone. Okay. I think maybe the rest are going to be joining us soon after the session, like one of them mentioned. So we are going to share the recording such that you can follow through the steps in case you have some few challenges, but also we are going to have the group very active this evening to ensure that everyone has joined. But I also want to caution you that the way you are writing your names in the registration is the way they will appear on your certificates at the end. So make sure that you write it the same way you want it to appear in the certificate. So if you happen to put maybe SR, maybe FK, that's how it will appear on your certificate. So make sure that anything you are putting is actually reflecting your name, the way you are writing your name. So please make sure you do that. So far we have about 9 people
I
that
can
have been
see
able.
Susan, Dr. Over SR, then Dr. I don't know if that's how the name appears, but if you have made a mistake, you can just go back and correct it.
Okay. So I think, Mr. Mfre, we can have some closing remarks from maybe Mr. Edwin, Mr. Chimgwe, and then maybe you come in lastly, and then we'll close off the session, then we share with them the recording.
Anthony,
Thank you very much. I'm seeing the process is a little bit tiresome for the new members, but I just hope that we can be helping them in the due course. But otherwise, thank you very much for the work so far done. Thank you very much.
okay. Rebecca is asking us to share the names of people. We shall share the list of those who managed to succeed to register. Yes, we shall. Stephen?
Yes.
Rebecca is asking whether we are going to share the list of those who have managed to register. Yes, we shall share the list after, as we are sharing the link, the recording too.
Okay.
That was a request from in the group. Rebecca is asking from the group.
Okay. Okay. I think
Because
Mr.
the quietness means everything is okay. I don't know whether, first of all, Stephen.
Yes.
I don't know whether you checked every there was a participant on each and every group at region that people had registered from.
I think we are going to make some tallies and then check and see whether this evening we shall have representatives from each of the districts.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kaziva, Stephen. Anthony, anything to say before we close?
Hello, nothing much, but well played, Kaziba, for that technical support. I have noted that members will need more support even when they begin. So that one is okay. So Francis, I'm still working on the other slides. So
Okay.
there are quite many getting
someone has just come. Okay, fine.
So much, Kaziba and Humphrey and the group. So we believe we shall give support for this training throughout. Thank you.
Kaziba, still someone is on the call. Is trying to share.
Susan, click on that link.
She wants to know how to I think she wanted to know how to edit.
Edit. Oh, now Susan, you are going to go to your profile. Go to your profile.
Let her open and we just move there briefly. Susan, can you go to your profile? Can you log in?
Okay. Susan, you must go back the way you were, as if you are accessing the course. The way you access the course, so you go back to the course, as if you are doing it. Oh. Okay. Okay, Susan, let me show you from here. Now, what you do, Susan, and anyone, in case you want to make adjustments in your name, you are going to come here, where you have here in the corner of your phone here. Now, what you do, you click there. The moment you click, you scroll through. And this is the same way you're going to be obtaining your certificates. So you come, you scroll through. In case of certificates, you'll check under badges and certificates. But now, since you want to change your profile, then you'll say update profile. And under update, you'll be able to change the way you want it. So you'll come here and then you change the way you want it to appear. Yes, so please make sure.
What you're supposed to do, the first name, if the two names are the one you're supposed to start with, then the last name is the surname. You end with that. So the names will come out with as you want them to appear. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Galax, I'm seeing you're sharing.
Oh. Lillian, we are going to share first. We are going to share with you the recording. You'll be able to read, to go through, and be able to understand what we had directed the members to do.
Okay, I think Mr. Humphrey can end here and then see.
I'm seeing she's trying to share.
Okay, okay, I'm seeing her.
Omuzindalo gwe otakabalize amabanza agiteeka yo microphone kuguteeka animate
Thank you.
But byona byona byokorera hano babikontrolingira ku so you can't make any change and it is for the good of the meeting, otherwise public and by them. That is one program which we took down to Bazaar, it's not affecting them.
Then you have gone off.
The computer here,
Mhm.
Are you using? Which browser are you using, for Susan? Is that Eunice who is trying to share? Steven, who is that trying to share again? Is that Eunice?
It is Galaxy. Okay. I think what we are going to do, let us support them more on the WhatsApp group, because I'm seeing she's trying, but yeah. Okay. Maybe Mr. Humphrey, in case you have anything, maybe you can let them, and then we cross off.
Nothing much to say, but I would want to thank members, those participants who have managed to join this meeting. I also request that we expect 100 participants. We only logged in, I think, about 35, because plus our number to make 40. So meaning around 35 logged in out of 100. So I'm going to get in touch with Edward to see a reason why other members didn't manage to turn up. But despite, we are going to share the flashback, and members will be able to follow, listen and follow the procedures that you put across. And I know it has been well elaborated that if someone was keen and is keen and listens to that, can be able to take steps and be able to register. We are going to end here, but we shall remain on WhatsApp group. We shall be able to support you via the WhatsApp group. Please, in case of any comments, any issues you're going through, any support you want from us, kindly reach us via WhatsApp. We shall be there to support you, and we shall be again holding maybe another meeting, a follow-up meeting in a space of maybe before close of the week, so that we can see those who have completed. We share them with another link, the second course. So I wish you the best, and see you again. Thank you, Mr. Kaziba. Thank you, Anthony and Edwin. Francis, our boss, I think he has gone off, but we thank, he's still on. Francis, anything you would want to tell the participants? It's outside. Okay. On behalf of UICT, we take this time to thank you, and we wish you the best for this endeavors. See you again. Stephen, back to you.
Okay, thank you so much once again, Mr. Humphrey, and thank you
Someone
so
is
much,
saying, can
everyone. Yes,
someone start it day or at night, anytime, please. It's self-paced. Thank you.
okay, thank you so much. Have a lovely evening, everyone.